world's longest timer. The world's longest timer.
I think they probably missed. They probably missed like the first second of what you said.
It's okay. I was just complaining because we were sitting here for 30 minutes waiting for that timer to count down.
It was 30 seconds.
30 minutes.
So bad.
Guys, gals, and Barney pals, welcome back to Black Girl Wrestling. Is this Black Girl Wrestling?
Yeah, it is. You don't see the big Black Girl Wrestling logo in the
we hadn't talked about. You know what? Welcome back to Black Girl Wrestling. Today I'm joined by Lyric once again. Lyric, you don't get a fun introduction. You're here too much.
Whatever.
You want to say the N word. You want to say the N word.
It's still early. You know, it's still
to
early.
You.
I know.
What's
You
the record.
I know you don't. The record I think is, if I'm not mistaken, like 1:34, something like that. Like 1 minute 34 seconds, something like that.
I think it's absurd that in 94 seconds, I can find a way to include that word. That's outlandish.
But I
need
mean,
to see God.
He's not answering.
You know what? Did you give anything up for Lent?
No, I probably should have. But I thought everything I thought about giving up for Lent, I realized like
I want that.
If I give that up,
I want that.
I'm really going to lose. I'm going to lose my mind. Like some of these things are definitely like life. What do they say? Life-saving measures.
I literally 1 year I was like, oh, I'll give up AO3. And
no, that was it. That was the one that was like,
no. No, that's not true.
In the midst, I probably could have done it last year. Like I think I could have given up AO3 last year. Having to go through these unprecedented times without my emotional support bedtime stories, absolutely.
There's never been a time in my life in which I would have voluntarily given up AO3. It's only ever been ripped from my clutches.
And I also think like this is like the first time in like years where I feel like I'm in a stable AO3 relationship. And what I mean by that is that I have a consistent tag that I can go to every single night, find new stuff. If I have like, plus I already have stuff like saved, of course, but like I can find new stuff of any length, right? There might be a new 100K story completed in here. There might be, a nice 10K one shot. Might be, something, incomplete. There's so many variations. And once you find like a stable tag to go home to every night, why leave?
I know where home is. I'm like, look, I know exactly where home is, and that's why I'm not deviating. No, I went to Catholic school, and so they'd always be like, oh, you're not for Lent. I'm like, I'm not Catholic. I don't have to do this. Like, that's your rules. But we had a priest who was really fun. R.I.P. Father John. But he was really cool. What? He died. What do you want to say? And he would always say, like, he's like, oh, you can always start over. Like, one thing about Lent, you can always just try again. And so every year he would say, I'm giving up, like, smoking for Lent. And then we'd, like, see him in the parking lot, like, chain smoking. And he'd be like, I'm starting again tomorrow. So, not giving up anything for Lent. Although I will, you know what I will say? We're on a time crunch. I don't understand why.
Yikes. Wait, pause. Hold on. I'm going to pause this. Sorry.
But yeah, the only reason I bring it up is because the Catholics, I take my own issues with them. That damn fish fry.
Hey. Catholics were doing fish fries?
Yes, okay, that's like the thing. Okay, so during Lent, you can't have like meat on Fridays. So they do fish fries. And it is the best food you will ever have. Go to a Black Catholic church. Honestly,
that doesn't exist here. Yeah, like when I say I've never met, that's why when you told me that you went to Catholic school, I was so taken.
Like they have those?
Yes. No, well, like for Black people, like, just because like you're like a unicorn. Everybody down here is either Baptist, AME, Pentecostal,
and we have all those too.
When I say Black Catholic is not a thing down here. Like, yeah, Black people might go to Catholic school, but and that's only very rare.
Difference.
The only time that Black people go to Catholic school, honestly, is if the Catholic school has a good basketball program, and that's really it. Like Asia Wilson, went to was that school Catholic or Episcopalian? One of them. But her private school here was, I know her family don't like that, but we got
We got hoop dreams.
Yeah, hoop.
But look, I'm telling you, those Catholics, we don't agree on a lot. Fish fry, and honestly, yes, Black Catholic churches, absolutely. White Catholic churches, still, everybody does a fish fry. So white Catholic churches, they can fry some damn fish. I'll give them that. Shout out to the Pope.
Really?
Anyway, yeah, why not? Why not? This episode is brought to you by Catholicism, the Roman Catholic Church. All Wrestling has a show coming up. It's called Revolution. Lyric, 1 to 10, how excited are you?
I'd say about an 8.5.
Oh, that's pretty high.
And just because like the way that the rest of the card is shaped out, it's going to be a great card. It's just Kenny's not on it, so I can't give it. I was going to give it a 9, but then I remembered I was like, oh yeah, like Kenny's not on it. But just about everybody I want to see is on this card. Lots of women's matches too. Can't really ask for too much. The trios match that was added is going to be great. Mystico and Jet Speed versus Don Callis family. They got the dogs are on the card. I'm excited. Like this is for my agenda purposes only. Just for my agenda.
I just want to add a disclaimer. The glass is dirty. That's why I didn't put the wine in the glass. I really forgot I was on camera. I didn't put the wine in the glass because the glass is dirty. This is not an obscene amount of alcohol, and I don't have a problem. I just want to.
We wouldn't have seen the what was I going to say? We wouldn't have seen the glass.
Okay, so that's but it's dirt. I wasn't gonna drink out of it. It's dirty.
Well, I'm just saying you didn't have to tell us it was dirty.
Just don't. I can see it getting clipped already of me having I don't have a problem. Okay. I like a glass of wine, except the wine glass is dirty, so I'm drinking an appropriate amount of wine. Okay. Thank you.
Well, thank you for your service. Thank you for sharing. We all needed to know that. No. We needed to know that today. We all need to know.
I stole it from Twitter. It's like, oh, because we were wondering.
Yeah.
Oh, because we were wondering. Yeah. I know you guys care so much, so I thought I'd share with you.
You overshare just like our close personal friend Hudson Williams. My fault. Yeah.
Honestly, we have very similar vibes. In a lot of ways.
I have a question for you. So the Revolution and the Oscars are happening at the same time. How are you approaching this?
I've never seen any movie ever, so I'm gonna watch Revolution. I watch
that is right. Year. Well,
I'm cheering for everybody Black, of course, but I have never seen the movie, so I don't feel the need to like sit and watch and wait.
Yeah. Well, they got me when they said. I was already I'm rooting for Sinners, obviously, to win everything, 1,000%. I actually have told myself that this weekend I'm going to watch one battle after another just so I can say that I'm unbiased. Whatever, nigga.
850.
850. Whatever. But so I can say that I'm unbiased. But yeah, I'm rooting for Sinners. But then they said Hudson Williams will be at the Oscars, so I
have to see.
I have to see the red carpet. I got to see what y'all talking about.
I have to see. Exactly.
That I do have to see. And then too, they said that my queen. They said Barbara Streisand might make an appearance to do a Robert Redford tribute to perform. Now my diva, my queen, my mother. She doesn't perform anymore, so if she performs, I just simply have to watch. So I'll probably have a little second screen situation going on during Revolution. Probably not going to watch it as closely until like something that I need to see happens. Obviously, best director, best picture, leading actress, actor, like those categories, which don't happen towards the end anyway. And I wish I could say, oh, the pay-per-view will be over by then, because
it won't.
It won't.
It won't.
I might actually put that on Twitter. I want to place a bet of what do you think is going to run longer, the Oscars or Revolution? Just because
100% Revolution. That is going to be a 6-hour show. Like, are y'all serious?
And it's also too, they so bold with it. They say, yeah, that was stat 2 out of 3 falls.
Now what?
Mox Takeshita, no time limit.
We got all day.
We got all night. We got all night. Whoa.
Why don't we ever do these things on a Saturday? Why is it always a Sunday night? Like, you hate me, huh? We do have jobs. I've said this a million times over. All Elite Wrestling does not care about the working class.
No, but also, you know, they do the Saturday shows during football season, and then for the rest of the year.
I know, but I don't care.
The thing right now, we don't care.
We don't care.
I don't.
Let's walk through this card. Guys, for once in our life, Lyric and I are on a time crunch. Well, it's been happening more recently because we're just so booked and busy. But
yeah, sure.
We're low-key on a time crunch, so we're going to try to stay on topic. Mind you, it's already been 11 minutes.
Did you want to do a rapid fire?
Sure, and then we'll harp on the things we need to harp on.
Yeah. So announce for 0 hour.
Before we even get there, I want to say I think it's really, really immoral that I haven't seen in all the years of Revolution existing. Why have there been no edits to Revolution by Kirk Franklin for this show?
You should tweet that. You got to tweet that.
Do you want a revolution? What? Like, I can see it.
You know, and especially, let me do the, hold on, I'm going to count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 black wrestlers on this show, at least so far right now, just because, like, you know.
So somebody put all of them, they can each have their own.
And Willow's wrestling twice.
Yes. So she can, yes.
And
that's what I'm saying.
Royal, so you know there's probably going to be more.
Sorry, I just think that that's a huge error. And if I will say, every time since Black Girl Wrestling has gotten a little bit bigger, every time that I say I have an idea for the edit, someone will make it for me. So if you're watching this and you know how to edit, okay, do me a favor. Revolution X Revolution.
We do need that.
We do need that. Anyway, I'm sorry. 0 hour starts with what?
The 0 hour starts with a TBS championship match. Willow Nightingale versus Lena Cross.
That's 0 hour. I understand it, but like, that's real grabs, Your Honor.
I mean, absolutely. I wonder if they're going to do that as like the hinge match. You know how they a lot of times like the last 0 hour match bleeds into the show.
Yeah.
Probably not, but that would require women to kick off the show, and I just have no faith in AEW to do that. But hey, it's Women's History Month, so you know, maybe
it's Women's History Month, and also we've been complaining a lot.
And it's Willow Nightingale. I mean, you can't tell me the crowd is not going to be hot for Willow Nightingale.
No, it's Willow Nightingale.
Now
the thing is, I think that I have a hard time believing they wouldn't want that Willow pop on like the show. You know what I mean? So if the women were gonna start the show, they would want the intro. You know what I mean? And since they're not gonna get it, I have a hard time believing that they're gonna just let Willow bleed in without playing a song. But that should be great. I'm so excited for that.
Yes, and then that's the only 0 hour match announced so far.
Deadass?
Huh?
Deadass?
Yeah. So far, like, but there's still a collision, so they might add some matches on that collision.
You know, this is just my problem. Is like I remember how many matches are supposed to be on here, and I'm like, none of those are in 0 hour.
And it's crazy because respectfully, and I'll shout out to him. Like I really do rock with him, but if I would have probably put Ricochet's match on 0 hour. Honestly, the 21-man Blackjack Battle
Royal. Not on 0 hour?
No. Oh, it is my fault. I can't read. I can't read.
We not sleeping.
I can't read, y'all.
Up all night watching Revolution. Dear God. But that should be hey, one thing about AEW, they love them 20 million man matches, and they're usually very good. So
no, they are. No, it's gonna be a blast. Like it's gonna
be it's gonna be
and
fun.
what I do appreciate about this card is that, like, you know, it's gonna be long, but they really did make an effort. It feels like everybody's on the show. It genuinely feels like they said everybody.
If you can hoop, you got the call.
They said if you work here, sure. But come on over. So yeah, who do you think is going to win that? Do you think like Ricochet retains, or because I'm trying to think who would emerge, because all the people who I would expect to be in that match, they're in other matches. So
I don't see, and it being on 0 hour, I don't see a change.
Yeah, unless it ends up bleeding into the main card. Unless if that match that bleeds into the main card, maybe. But yeah, I just can't think of who would possibly beat Ricochet. And I also don't think anybody should beat him right now. I think he has a few dates lined up. He still hasn't defended the belt in New Japan, which I think he should do at least once before he drops it.
I agree. I also now have Revolution stuck in my head.
Well, again, like I said, you should tweet that. I think you'd go viral before the show starts.
I'm taking a break, bro. I can't. You know, I recorded I can't stay on topic to save my life. Yesterday, AJ and I, do you know AJ?
From Tea and Tussle?
No. She's white. Her used to be like AJ is hung, but she's really funny. Doesn't matter. But she's so funny. Yesterday we recorded a very funny YouTube video, and I forgot why I was mentioning it now. I'm all over the place. Let's move on. What's next?
We have a Tornado Trios match. Roderick Strong, Orange Cassidy, and Darby Allin versus the Dogs.
I don't care.
I think this is going to be a really good match. Again, just like all these matches have been at surface level good, right? Between, I think, Darby and Orange versus, it's just, where's this going?
I don't care.
That's all I ask. Like, it's just, I just would like to know, where is this going? Where are we going? You didn't watch Dynamite, but on Dynamite, Roderick Strong came back, and a lot of people thought it was going to be Jay White. I'm not going to lie. It was the perfect setup for Jay White to come back. Like, all the stars aligned. It made perfect sense if Jay White had came back at that exact moment. It was like the anniversary of you know, David Finlay kicking him out as Bullet Club leader in the same place too. It was in the same city.
And then they brought out Roddy.
Yeah, then Roddy comes out, and so they think you know,
think Jay White's coming back at Revolution? He was tweeting like it. But he loved tweeting. He loved.
Yeah, he loved to. I think respectfully, if I was Jay White, I'd hurry up and come back soon. Just you see the way they stocking this roster up. If I'd come back, you better honestly, if you know your spot is not super duper triple lockdown safe, you might want to hurry up.
Get to work.
They calling in the young guns. You see they signing, re-signing. This is not a game.
And look, I've said a million times over, like, my biggest issue is Jay White is people just always got him in places he's not meant to be. They'll be like, yes, the greatest of all time. And then you'll see Kota Ibushi. You'll see Kazuchika Okada. You'll see Tetsuya Naito. And Jay White. Why? That's outlandish. And you know what? Somebody the other day, it's very controversial. Somebody the other day was like, I said something that was like, man, we don't need to see that for Jay White. Like, we don't need to see that. And they were like,
I think I know what you were talking about, and I saw it. I said, all right, man. I said, y'all.
I was like, what's Jay White gonna do here? Or something like that. And somebody's like, well, Jay White had the best match ever with Kota Ibushi. No, he didn't. Okay? It's not even Ibushi's best match. The best match ever. That's outlandish. Just because it's your best work doesn't make it generally... Oh, I was going to say generally good. The match is obviously good. The match is great. It's just, this Jay White delusion. So many mind control that has taken over all of you guys. But this trios match, whatever.
Yeah,
it could be gone. I wouldn't care.
I think this just fits my agendas just so I could say, yeah, they put David Finlay on pay-per-view as soon as he debuted. Exactly. Imagine what happened if he went somewhere. This just fits my agenda post. I'm not gonna lie. And I'll be honest about it. And also, Roddy got a huge pop when he came back though, because it was like the dogs were like, yeah, no. Oh, you see how Jay White, and now you talk about how people set him up. You set him up too. He just getting strays for no
reason. So what?
No, Roddy was like, oh, it looked like he was about to attack OC, and like the dogs were holding him up, and they thought he was going to join. But he said, no, I'm actually conglomerating now. This is my close personal friend. It was a good moment. Again, it was a good moment in a vacuum, and then you walk away from it just again like, where's this going? That's all.
The 0 hour match if I've ever fucking seen one, and let alone now we are on the main card. Great.
That's all, my friends. What else? Oh, we have Toni Storm versus Marina Shafir. Everyone banned from ringside. Finally, I honestly, I don't even care how this match turns out. If it means that we can free Toni Storm from what she's been doing these last couple months, I'm cool, brother.
I view this match as a necessary evil.
Correct.
Do I think the match will be good? No. I just don't think. I know we have differing opinions on Marina Shafir. I know she has improved greatly. I have no interest in seeing her wrestle ever.
I'm gonna be honest. I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be great, but I also think it's not gonna be a traditional wrestling match. I think it's gonna be very gimmicky. And I think that's what's going to, and I think that, and also, I will never bet against Toni Storm at Revolution in Los Angeles. I know whatever she got up her sleeve is going to be crazy.
She just ain't got the same dance partner she had last year. But I understand. Like I said, I view this as a necessary evil. This is just how I get Toni Storm out of that. So whatever. At the end of the day, means to an end. I'm not excited for that one though.
Fair. But it is nice to see I am really happy to see a non-title women's match on the card though.
Yes, that's a great step.
Yes. We have Swerve Strickland versus Brody King.
Forgot about that. Yeah.
Nah, I think it's gonna be
Let's go.
Hey man. Swerve tried to choke Brody out with the chain on Dynamite. Brody broke the chain. I said, oh my gosh, okay. All right, Tasha Cobbs. Okay, Tasha Cobbs. Break every chain. Break every chain. Okay.
But no references in one show. Do you think the Lord would approve of your life choices? Just generally. 1 to 10. Or actually better 1 to 10. How well do you think that our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ would say that you're doing right now, carrying out his mission?
5.
That's such a lame answer. It's such a neutral, lame answer.
I was gonna go
low, but lean one way or another.
I don't. The thing is, I really do feel like I'm a 5. Like I really have like crazy thoughts, but I don't act on a lot of them. And I'm also a little too boring to like actively do crazy things like externally. But I also know the mental is also a part of it, so I do have to factor that in.
That can't count, right? Does that count?
What?
Does that count? Do your thoughts count as sins?
Yes.
No,
yes.
There's no way that no. There's no way that can be true because you can't control your thoughts.
Yes, but I mean, we're all sinners to start.
You know what? Look, we are because we act on things, but it's like, okay, had my girl Eve just thought about eating an apple, she was still going to hell? No,
well, she wasn't. Well, yeah, maybe.
Action, right?
I think it's a factor. I don't think it's as big of a factor as your actions, of course, but it is definitely a factor.
I think you're allowed. You know what? I'm stepping in here to play the role of the Bible.
Actually,
nah. You can think whatever you want. You just can't be sitting up, down, left, and right. But I think if I had to give it like honest number, maybe a 4. A 4. I think honest, if I was Catholic and God had to make a choice right now, I'd go to purgatory.
Oh, well,
could be worse. Could be worse.
Fair.
Guys, I don't know why we're talking about religion today, but
maybe because the rapture's pretty close.
Feels like it.
Man.
You think you get picked for the rapture?
I think that there are better people to pick, or worse.
Yeah, he's picking a lot of people.
That technically worse people to pick. Yeah, I think that.
You know, the venial sins, we've talked about this before, but like the venial sins versus the other sins, I've never committed a venial sin, so I think that's just fine.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't think
I'm sorry, what's next on the Revolution card? Whoop,
whoop. Whoa. It's also funny that Swerve and Brody is happening because Kenny Omega is at his little conference in Japan.
So
and it's also
he's playing dress up. And
it's so funny. It's even funnier because all those reports came out. Yeah, Kenny's doing whatever he can to get back. He's so bummed he's missing Revolution.
No, he's not.
And it's even worse. You got to think this Capcom thing, it's in Ryogoku. So he's like, oh, yeah, I done shut this place down so many times. Y'all done free the demon.
Guys, I'll do my very best to get back there. Girl, shut up. You was never coming.
They done free the demon. Kenny in there having a ball.
It's like that, you know, sometimes you have group chats with your friends and you're trying to get a head count and you got the one person who just don't respond. And then they're like, oh, I was going to try to make it. No, you weren't. Because
liar, pants on.
I made plans. But that match should be great. Brody and Swerve. I'm really looking forward to it. We've talked about it before, but glad to see that Brody King hasn't fallen off after challenging for the title. Yeah, want to see him around. Want to see that match. Hell yeah,
you turned a corner on Brody King.
I have. Yeah, you know when I turned the corner? When he turned the corner to freedom!
To freedom!
You think Harriet Tubman was walking around with a shiny fucking crown on her head?
Bro, and you know what? I have to think of like that as the end of Nicki Minaj's career. You know, I think of that as like that's the end.
Has said or done nothing since.
That we have to leave things off on a high. Everything after that is a non-canon event.
Got nothing to do with me.
And I've never heard from her again, actually. I don't know her.
And I don't care to.
Yeah. Oh, pink wig down. Bandito versus El Idolo.
Everybody clear the flow. These are the baddest bitches we got. I am so excited for this match. And again, we've said it a couple of times, but in rare form. There are a couple matches you got to watch by yourself.
This door is closed.
This match, I really do think that this match will be the best one on the card. I hope it gets the time that it should have.
I hope it opens.
Yeah,
I think this would be a crazy show opener, bro. Like I think that this would be
this is gonna go crazy, man. Y'all know
it's the show opener.
Y'all know I'm Team Canada down. Y'all know I love Bandito. Okay,
y'all know I'm Mexico down.
Mexico down.
Me gente Latino.
I love Bandito. And honestly, I just seeing him on this card made me overjoyed. But then seeing the way that Andrade had been wrestling, hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah. I'm so excited for this match. I hope it gets time. And I love that the premise and the setup was so simple. It was just a simple, I think I'm better than you. I don't think you're better than me. Let's go.
Let's go. No, I'm him, hombre. Yes. Oh my God. That's so cool. We don't got to do too much talking. That's what I like.
And especially next, when you got hoopers like that, we can get
some done. I hope it opens. I think that would be a really great choice for an opener. Next, we have the AEW World Trios Championships will be defended. The Don Callis family, Mark Davis, Kyle Fletcher, and Kazuchika Okada versus Mystico and Jet Speed.
Another match that, like,
Guaranteed.
I'm not gonna play about this one. Look at who's in it, bruh. Look at who's in this damn match. Are you serious?
Bro, it's gonna be crazy.
Crazy.
Also, you really do gotta watch Dynamite because Kyle versus Speedball.
I'm gonna go watch it right now.
Oh,
and y'all, I was there for the first one, and I was up out my seat, tongue wide open, mouth open, tongue out. But
you see that when you start getting your words mixed up, that's how you know you in it. I'm talking about it.
I'm so excited for this. Okay, in the multi-man like this, who do you think is gonna be the MVP?
Ooh, I ain't gonna lie. Mystico and Okada gonna aura farm for much of it, which is totally fine. They can do that. Kyle Fletcher is gonna have a solid performance. Speedball is gonna try to outdo him. Mark Davis is going to sneak up on everybody, but Kevin Knight is also, he's going to be the one to watch from a storyline capacity, just because of like all these teases have been going on. Like he's going to be the one you got to watch his facial expressions. You got to watch like the timing of like how he's getting these tags and stuff like that. It's really hard to pick an MVP because again, the talent in this.
Top to bottom hoopers, brother.
But I think, I don't know, I'm going to go between Mark Davis.
No, that's not how this works. It's one.
Mark Davis. It's either going to be Mark Davis or Speedball.
Nope, it's one.
Probably Speedball.
Speedball's mine too. I think Speedball has an innate talent for multi-man matches, and like seems to be the glue of a lot of these.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I'm thrilled for this one.
I would like to see Speedball be a third for the Young Bucks. Pause. Pause. You know what I mean? You know how and that's one thing I do love about the Bucks is that with all their trios partners, they have a different relationship with each of them. So like it's a different dynamic every time. Like, on Wednesday they did Dim Bucks with Mark Briscoe, and I'm like, this makes perfect sense, right? And then then there's Kitty, and then this makes perfect sense, right? And then you'll have all these different third options, and I think that them in Speedball, whoa. Talk some.
Matter of fact, I want that in my office. Put that
right here.
9 a.m. Monday. Thank you.
Sign right here. AEW Women's World Tag Team Championships, Babes of Wrath versus Megan Bayne and Lena Cross. I think obviously Megan and Lena are going to win here. Megan and Penelope were supposed to win a few weeks ago before Penelope got injured, which sucks because Penelope Ford now they putting it on them. I don't know if you ever gonna get these belts, man. And it sucks because she deserves, like my sister deserves. Maybe they'll do a free bird rule on it, which I would be okay with when she comes back. But man,
it's looking like you're gonna get Jay Whited. No.
No, this is the house that All Elite Wrestling is Penelope Ford house. Now this
again, someone else that we differ on, but I don't. You know what? I have always been okay with Penelope Ford because I feel like she's a very solid role player, and you need those. But I do think that just the visual of Megan Bayne and Lena Cross is going to be hard for Penelope to get that spot.
No, I agree. It would take, honestly, one of them needing to move on to win a singles championship, which is very likely as well. So are they, like I said, they just free bird rule with the belts, which is I'm also totally fine with. It's just so unfortunate because again, I really like Penelope Ford, but I'm not advocating for Penelope Ford to be like TBS champion or world champion. Yeah. I believe Penelope Ford is a tag team specialist. I want her to be a tag team champion. Like, that is something that I think that is she deserves. I think that's something she's earned. She was in the very first inaugural, AEW Women's this tag team, tournament, in 2020. So I'm never going to waver on that. At the very minimum, I want to see her be a tag team champion in All Elite Wrestling. It's just delayed for a little bit longer, sister. But what's delayed is not denied, amen. There we go. Next, we have AEW Continental Championship, no time limit. Jon Moxley versus Konosuke Takeshita. I'm locked in. Like, I'm super duper so locked in. I'm already there. Like, that's how locked in I am, that like they're actually telling me to go home. But I'm already seated. I don't you didn't see on Wednesday, but that angle that they ran after that match of Takeshita basically taking the chair from the Don Callis family and said, "No, I'm not gonna win this way. I'm a good," and the crowd,
babyface Takeshita. Wow, we've missed you so bad, baby.
That crowd was popping for him like crazy. Like, I think that All Elite Wrestling has no idea how popular he's going to get. Like, I think they genuinely have no idea.
The world is your oyster. Babyface Takeshita, truly, because I'm telling you right now, especially considering the company that some of the other top baby faces seem to keep.
No.
That spot is up for grabs, Big Soup, in terms of endearment towards your audiences.
It's been a year.
You know what? No, I'm not even gonna get into that. We don't have time.
We don't have time.
Takeshita, I'm excited for this match, but I am a little bit nervous for this one. I will reserve my thoughts for if Takeshita for some reason does not win.
Okay, that's fair. I will say,
if Takeshita loses, we have to have a whole different conversation.
My entire excitement for this match pins on Takeshita winning.
Exactly.
Correct. And if he does not win, fun's over.
There will be no giggles, bitch.
There's no fun. Actually, we shutting this show down. We don't need no more Revolution. Next, AEW World Tag Team Championships, FTR versus the Young Bucks. I think this is, and I say this as somebody who's not a big FTR fan of them outside of the ring. I do think that this is probably the best leg of the FTR Bucks feud. This is the best build that they've had to any of their matches, I would say. And I think that this could actually be the best match they've had since the second one, because I do think the second one is the best.
I think that I agree with you. I think the build has been very good, and inevitably the match will be great. That's what happens when these two get together. They make magic. But it felt from when it first became clear it was going to get booked, it felt unnecessary because of where honestly, this FTR getting the belts back felt unnecessary to me. But like, I feel like, and maybe it's just because of the way that AEW has treated and protected this feud. It's felt like in the past couple of times, like, you're doing FTR versus Young Bucks because you have to, and there's nothing else going on in your division. I don't feel that way right now. So, like, it feels like a little bit odd to me to just have this on this already super stacked card. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like FTR versus Bucks for so long for AEW has been break glass in case of emergency. And I don't feel like we're in a crisis. I don't feel like we're in an emergency.
You know what? I think the emergency is the best tag teams from last year outside of FTR and the Bucks were makeshift teams. And I think now AEW now wants all those guys to be singles guys. And I think that that's what we're seeing. Because honestly, if you had asked me 3 months ago what was going to be the match for Revolution, I would say it was going to be FTR versus Jet Speed. And Jet Speed is not in the picture because, they have their own third horror story about to happen. That they about to get locked in. Good luck, my brother. So, oh my goodness.
It's gonna get wicked. Look, and I am over the moon. But I mean, it could have been Chesapeake. Realistically, like it could have been. But I'm not even saying them. Like, but you see what I mean? Where it's just like, okay, like maybe that is one of those things nobody mind control in terms of AEW. It's like actually things don't have to be bad in order for you to get your best matches. Like it doesn't have to be an emergency in order for us to book, the two best tag teams. Like matter of fact, it could be good. These things could be good.
I think also too, I think about all the other times. This build just makes me frustrated about all the other times they booked FTR Bucks, break glass, because it's just kind of like they didn't give it no type of feud, man. like no type of build of just like we could have always had this, but I have to remind myself this is the first time I think that they've done it where Bucks have been the faces and then FTR have been the heels, or at least the first time since the first time, which was years and years and long time
forever ago. Look, like this is another match that I'm not. It's weird. Like I'm
terrified about what it leads to.
I was gonna say, Young Bucks need to walk out of there with them titles. That's non-negotiable.
Yes, and I'm almost scared of who if they do, because how do I say this? If if Jet Speed, we know what they got going on. We know what Brodito got going on. The Rascals, they cool, but they ain't, up on that top level yet. The next challengers by Dynasty. And I'm thinking, never mind. We get. Good Lord. Well, because what was the original fear with the FTR getting the belts back anyway, right? That FTR. We'll leave it there. Of who they were dropping to, yeah, guys. It has nothing to do with the match itself. The match itself is going to be amazing.
It's just
I'm
what that
terrified about what's next. That's
I think we all should be. I'll say that much. But you know what? In my world, that's not going to happen. So I'm not even
in your strict regime.
Very strict regime.
Next,
you know what happened the other day? Sorry, I don't remember what I said. Oh, it was a match. Oh, it was somebody tweeted like a clip of like Ospreay, I know, and Danielson match, and I quoted it and I was like DM for permission to talk about this match. And the guy that makes all the themes for AEW, he responded. He was like, "Can I vote?" And I was like, "No."
You thought that was gonna change something? But shout out to Mikey. He's a very nice man.
He seems really nice. But like, no, this is a tyranny. No one gets to vote. How about that?
It's so funny to see people like change course on that match, because like some people are like, this is the greatest match of all time. Some people are like, it wasn't even the greatest match on the card. That was a crazy night of action though. I think my favorite match from that night was probably Roderick Strong versus Kyle O'Reilly.
Pac versus Okada.
That also was that night.
That match was for me.
There was so much like Dynasty was just as good as Revolution. It just didn't have Sting.
That's my favorite AEW pay-per-view was Dynasty.
Really?
Yes.
That's fair.
And partially because I was there, yes. But that match, that is a stacked ass card, and that was wrestling, brother. Everybody was putting their boots on. But no, it's not the best match ever. It's not Ospreay's best match ever. Next.
It's not Bryan's either.
No, it's nobody's. It's a great match.
It's top 10. It's top 5. Maybe top 5 is top 10 for sure for both of them. Maybe top 5 for Bryan. Not sure. Top 5 for Will. I'd have to go. I'd have to. Yeah, we have to go.
I'll tell you right now.
We have to go consult the sacred text
for William Peter Charles. It is top 5.
Yes, we gotta. Yeah, we'll have to consult the sacred text, aka Danny's research. Next, we have for the AEW Women's World Championship, 2 out of 3 falls. Thekla versus Chris Statlander. This is going to be a great match. I just have no idea where this goes.
Yeah, the match. Like I said, the match is going to be great. I don't believe that Thekla loses. She just got that belt. Hopefully, what this leads to me is heel stat. Because anything else, it's like I feel like we're a little bit stagnant. So
yeah. And you know, at least she didn't book herself into a corner and saying, "Yeah, Thekla, if I don't beat you, I'll never challenge for the world championship again."
Fucking idiot.
Like, we're about to talk about the next person for the AEW Men's World Championship in a Texas Death Match, MJF versus Hangman Adam Page, who has said that if he does not defeat MJF, he will never challenge for the AEW World Championship ever again. Why would you do that?
My face, you blonde cowboy. Are you dumb, stupid, or slow?
Nobody's serious in this company.
No, what and why? You of all people, like, bro, they said, well, what can you offer to intrigue this match to me? You didn't even brainstorm, bitch.
My
Your
career.
Stupid ass. Your stupid ass. Let's put the whole thing on the line. Are you dumb? Are you dumb?
I think also too of just Hangman is the through line for just about all the top guys in the world championship. It's so like the only way this could end is either he wins or he just got to turn. He's a light, which stranger things have already happened this year. I also. Like, I can see how this is about to go.
The second worst decision Hangman has made this year.
It's been a rough year already, y'all. Man.
Oh, God.
Oh, my goodness. But
Goddamn.
Don't make
I'm
it
sorry.
easy.
Wrestling. You don't make it easy. None of y'all.
Not make it easy.
Y'all sit up here and y'all know I got fucking 600 matches of Charles. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me right now.
It's so funny because there's certain days on Twitter you'll see there's a lot of people talking and then there's a lot of people who just go radio silent, and it's just like I get you.
Shut my ass up, right?
I get you. I get you. Just Women's History Month. It's been brutal.
Like, come on.
It's been brutal. But yes.
And like this, let me just say, All Elite Wrestling, like, that is my circus. Like, unfortunately, I can't just look away. Those are my goddamn monkeys. Hello?
Yes. Unfortunately, and people be like, yeah, just watch other wrestling. Guys, this is the backup wrestling from the wrestling I stopped watching. We're
here now. Like,
no. People be like, this is the backup wrestling from the wrestling that I already put down years ago. Like, where else are we supposed to go?
God forbid a girl just want to watch good grabs.
Good
grabs. And here we are.
But yes, I already see the teasers of this. Hangman just gonna go super delusional evil after this, and him and Swerve about to have something going on again. I actually have no idea what. Like, I don't know if they're going to be aligned. I don't know if they're going to be like, foes, because with the Kevin Knight situation happening, of just like, it's about to get really freaky.
You know what? Go ahead.
I was going to say complimentary.
Affectionate.
Yes.
Complimentary is free.
Oh, well.
No, I said it on Twitter the other day, and then I was like, oh, I know that word. That's not what that means. So I'm not judging you. I'm an ally. My point was, I think we've talked about how it felt inevitable that we were gonna do Kevin Knight Swerve in some capacity. Like, there was gonna be a lot of interaction, and obviously now that that's happening, you had said that you were all for it. You want Kevin Knight and Swerve. I said that I didn't want it, and I still don't want it, because I want Kevin Knight to just be a super over black baby face. but I wasn't born yesterday. I know where we're going. So if he's gonna be evil, do you think that like where does Hangman fit in? Like, what would you do? Because I think that I would have Hangman be worse. I would have the three of them start off like evil together or whatever, however many it ends up being, but I would have them start off evil together, and then I would have Hangman take it to beyond hell. And then you got Kevin Knight and Swerve being like, I don't know about that, man.
I want them dropping dead bodies in the parking lot. I
want it to be some foul shit.
But we've seen glimpses of it, right? Of just like we've seen like, and they show, and I really hate that this all happened with Hook, because I guarantee you, if we had that Hangman Swerve team up against any other team, we would have been talking about this is godly television. Just he was talking to him like, you know, like what is it?
The voices, the fucking voices.
The Doctor of Frankenstein, right? Hey man, pull the chain out. Yeah, do this. Yeah, do this. Yeah, look him in the eye, tell him to do this, and he's doing it. Like, imagine if we doing this on people who actually matter.
You know, I will say this also. A lot of people are gonna die during this feud. A lot of people are gonna die.
They don't care about casualties when they don't two link up.
They're not worried about that. What I will say,
that's also how Kevin Knight. That's how he gets in there in the first place, right? Of just like
what I was gonna say. Yeah. Speedball Mike Bailey, do not come out your house. That might not even be enough. Witness protection might be the best call for you. So if you got to start doing those plans now, because they're going to kill you.
Most vulnerable people
to prove a point. You know how bad that's going to be? It's a gang initiation. They're going to kill you.
Most vulnerable people in all elite wrestling, Konosuke Takeshita and Speedball are running a race. They running a race.
Oh, brother, straight to the bottom. This is some mafia shit, bro. Like,
I would like to say though, I think it's a real testament to MJF's reign, where that people are not like overwhelmingly calling for him to like drop the belt right now. Like, I will say, I haven't seen a lot of like hard down conclusions. Like, I haven't seen a lot of people being like, yes, I need, like, you know, MJF needs to lose this. It's more so, what do you mean Hangman can't challenge again? I've seen a lot of that, but I haven't seen people like, but this MJF reign is still really good. Like, you know, it really still
is. It's just because that dumbass cowboy put that ultimatum in there that it's like, oh, okay, well, that can't happen. Like, we can't have that. Yeah. So, but MJF, honestly, this title reign has been it started off for me like I was not excited for it. It felt like an inevitability, but it wasn't something that I was excited for. But now I would say, like, I think that for the first time, maybe ever, I think that MJF is a more compelling choice as world champion than Hangman is right now.
Yes, I mean, think about how many challengers and the caliber of challengers that MJF came face to face with Kyle Fletcher this week for the first time. And that's like the 5th or 6th guy he's interacted with, you know, in the world title picture. That was Hangman's first stop. That shows how just like the depth was completely different on the card at that point, you know?
Yeah, but I will say, look,
yeah, he had you got so much more wiggle room.
Yeah, and it has shown so much. But I'll tell you what, that don't matter. None of this shit means anything, because when Kenny Omega comes back, everybody clear the room. You can wax that title for him, getting nice and fucking shiny, okay?
Actually, we don't need it. We don't want your Burberry belt.
Disgusting Burberry belt.
We don't need no Triple B. Y'all pull out the big Goldie from the back.
The big KK.
The black strap. Need that. Need it. We're not playing with you.
Look, I Kenny Omega obviously, I don't know. At some point, we got to figure out what we're gonna do with Hangman. Just in terms of what could win Kenny's champion, because Kenny is going to be like that's not optional.
No.
And William Peter Charles he's gonna come back. So we got to figure out what we finna do with that. Would you have him? Would you? Yeah, it's gonna be Kenny Ospreay at Wembley. If all goes.
Like the thing is, Ospreay's seat is secure. We just got to get Kenny there. That's the I.
You know what else we need? Duct tape. your Twitter password, duct tape, and we just gonna put you in a room, bro. You in the voice.
We gotta put AEW's entire like main event scene, send them over to
confinement.
No, they got to go to Rich Paul. We got to send y'all to Clutch Sports, brother. And we can't trust you with wrestling PR. You got to go to
confinement. You need new agents. You need better friends. We got to do a top to bottom cleanse.
We need Rock Nation.
We need Rock Nation. About each other.
We need Rock Nation. Rock Nation. Yeah.
Or you know what else we need? This is gonna send us on a spiral.
Discernment. Discernment.
Oh, I was gonna say something. Beyond that, you know what else we need? We need you know what? No. I don't have a way to speak about this topic very nicely, so I'm gonna have to move on. What we need is for everybody to put their thinking caps on their
What a knowledge.
And beyond that, go ahead and activate that backbone for me. Type it up. I'm sorry.
I'm actually really interested to see like where MJF ends up, honestly, after dropping the belt, because now after a title reign like this, yes, he does deserve to have like something big for Wembley. Don't know what it will be.
What would that be?
I don't know, but it does need to be big.
Wembley. We've never won. And you know what's funny? Wait,
you know what they might do? You know what they might do? MJF versus Swerve, because they teased it so much. That might be it.
But it's just funny because you remember the first All In British and British All In, and MJF was like that title reign that nobody was fucking with, and you and I sat on the Dynamite Diaries, and we were like, man, it's bad when we fantasy book it everybody else. Ain't nobody want to see that shit, and
nobody cares.
We are talking about this year's All In, and we're like, who should MJF get? That's a sign of improvement.
This is the first time. This is the first.
I've never once asked myself that question, and now here we are.
This will be the fourth All In. This is the first time
I cared.
And I was at the one he made evented. I was there. That's crazy. But yeah, that's the card. Also, too, I'm interested to see what Hangman does specifically to set this Texas death apart from the others. All of his Texas deaths have felt different, right?
Yeah, shoot him.
But they've all felt different. But I do think that
I feel like that joke's not gonna land well. Can I say that was a reference when
it is a reference. Wrestling. Yes,
he was like, "Who knows, Danny? Maybe somebody shoots me."
Unfortunately, this is something that MJF has already said on this show.
It's not a death threat.
Yes, it's not a threat. He's already said it. He's already said this.
Exactly.
Unprovoked, by the way. He said that unprovoked.
Exactly.
But I'm interested to see, just because this is going to be his 7th or 8th. Because wait, hold on, let me see. There's Archer, Adam Cole, Moxley 2, Swerve, Christopher Daniels.
Am I Swerve in that corner?
Am I missing one?
I have no idea. I don't even know what you're counting.
I'm counting all of Hangman's Texas death matches. I think that's all. I think that's all. So I think that's 6. And so this will be the 7th versus MJF. And I'm interested to see how he differentiates. I'm also interested to see what MJF does, just because, how's he going to
do this?
He don't do this, but he did a really great job with that Mark Briscoe match, the thumbtacks and tables.
That's true. Yeah.
And so I've never doubted. And he did the dog collar match with Punk, and so I've never
seen that match.
I have. It is really good. It was a little overhyped. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas did gas it, but it was good. It was really good.
But yeah, we got a Lyric. You got a commitment, so we got to
wrap it up. Man.
Wrap it up. Play the music. But 1 to 10, how excited are you? No. How many stars do you think Revolution's gonna end up with, and what'll be the 5-star match? Pick one.
I ain't gonna lie to you. After I saw Dave Meltzer showed up to Dynamite, and the camera fell on him directly after Kyle Fletcher versus Speedball, and it told me everything I needed to know. This pay-per-view, if they stick the landing, it's gonna get rated about 5.5, brother. I saw that look in his eyes. That look in his eyes that Dave gets about Kyle. It's the same. It's the same that he have towards Ospreay and Kenny. Like they put that camera on Dave. Whoa. Yeah, I already see it. What's gonna be the
best match tonight? What's your match tonight?
I'm looking through the card again. Ooh, okay, I'm torn.
One.
Bandito Andrade.
Me too.
Bandito Andrade.
I'll let you pick another one since that's mine.
I think it's gonna be the main event. If as long as the finish is not overbooked to hell. If they
probably will be. We still doing with MJF.
You're not wrong.
But we gotta get out of here because I don't want you to miss your thing. So, everybody, thank you for watching.
Max versus Takeshita, actually.
Everybody, she just keep talking. Everybody, thank you for watching Black Girl Wrestling. Make sure you go subscribe to Lyric. Make sure you follow Lyric. But you know her. She's not new. Okay, love you. Bye.